to Shorts That Are Not Tap Virtual Film Festival 2020. I'm here with Jérôme, the director of Rain Machine. Hi, Jérôme.
Hello. Nice
How
to
are
meet
you today?
Very good.
Very good. So I really loved your short film. I thought it was very quirky, very fun, very mysterious and intriguing as well. But my first question would be to ask, how many mussels did you and the crew had to devour in order to create the costumes?
Well, quite a lot. The thing is, so we shot it in Galicia. It's the end of Europe. It's in Spain, the north of Portugal, and it's a place where they have a lot of mussels. They sell a lot of them, and they're very big. But by coincidence, when we were there, it was on spring, and all the mussels. They got mussels all year long, but this time they had only little mussels, so restaurant wouldn't buy them because they wouldn't sell little mussels to the customers. So because the idea was to go to the restaurant and to buy the one that were used, but it was not possible because there were no mussels. So we had to go a lot around. We found some already used in the restaurant, and we also bought some in the supermarket and had to eat them. So it was cool because we were already a lot of people on the spot, and we were eating mussels. It was great. The thing was to drill it in the mussels. That was the hard part. Eating them is easy, but to drill them is it's noisy. I have here one of the costume, and
oh, cool.
It's little holes. No, it's little holes, and you have to drill it with things like you use for wood or decoration, and it's like it's horrible.
Oh my god, I bet.
So
it looks wonderful. It's perfect.
So yeah, the idea was for me, my reference was Japanese
samurai.
Samurai.
Yeah.
Yes, the samurai. What? Yeah. How do you say costume? Well, anyway, and they have had it also, and it's beautiful. And this one, I really love this one. It's from Zach. I love it because he has ears. It looks like Pluto. You know the dog. So it gives it doggy style.
It's incredible.
And the thing, and the thing with mussels, and that was very difficult for the actors, and I have to thank them for that. Not only the cold water, but the more we were, it was 10 days of shooting, and the more we were into it, the more the shells were broken, and when it broke, it's like a knife. You see?
Yeah, it's pretty sharp. It's
very sharp, and so they had a lot of cuts on their arms, and
oh no, dangerous shoot as well, very dangerous.
Yeah.
So, and including in the costumes and everything, one of the main props is indeed the rain machine. So if you could tell us a little bit more about how long it took you to create it, if you encountered any problems, if it just broke, if at a certain time nothing was working properly, and if you can tell us where the idea came from as well.
It took a lot of time. I thought of it a long time ago. Then I found a guy, a constructor, who was able to make it with the wheels and all. And he was living in Asturias in the mountains, so very far away. So we had to go there, and he made all the construction, and that was a big work. And after that, we realized it was too heavy. And anyway, that if you put water on it, it's impossible. I'm sorry. I see the interview after the movie because we put that amount of water in the tank, and it was already too heavy. It was breaking apart, and because these cubes are gigantic. So, but anyway, it's working. And then all the painting extra on it, all the art, and the shower, the two actors did it. So it's very good to have actors that can do the art.
Extra job. Eat mussels, do the machine.
They also did the drilling. So it was
drilling the mussels. Yeah, of course. And so apparently, so the weather must have been something quite important in the film as well. And did you have any other challenges while doing the shoot on the location in Galicia? Was there any other difficulties or anything else that you've encountered on location?
So everything was shot in the same area of 1 kilometer to 3 kilometers, even the beach, everything. And it's quite crazy because amazing because you have a lot of different kind of spot. Every sequence is like on another planet almost, like it's like boom, boom, boom. No, because nature is like that over there. It's like Brittany in France. It's very, very rich and strange. Sometimes you have flowers that looks like they come from space. The flowers that you have in the movie are the flowers we found there in this place. But of course, it's difficult. It's very difficult. It's nature, so it's full of bushes with spines and stuff. And the biggest difficulty was the pump. So we had a generator, but water is heavy. So if you want water to go up and go down in the shower, you need to be aware of gravity. So you need the bucket of water to be. It wasn't the bucket of the rain machine. It was an independent bucket, the same size, right. the same one, but we had to put it over. Like it was all on a hill, so it always had to be over. So you use gravity, so you don't lose power.
Oh, good.
So it was complicated. This was very complicated. But first, more to understand it. Once you get the concept, you work with it. And then we had luck to have a guy from the place who was a worker who was building houses, and he had a cat, and he would take water from the river in the morning.
Wow.
We had, you know, when you do short movies, you always have to find one guy in the spot who's gonna save you every time.
Yeah.
And every time the rain machine would break, like one of the handle would break, he would come and drip. So it changed. The rain machine changed all along the shooting because it was getting destroyed all the time, and also getting wet, so it's easier to destroy. At the end, we lost the wheels in the water when they arrived on the beach. We did that on the last day because we said if it sinks, we fuck. No, so we said okay. Let's do that the last day, and it lost the wheel.
Oh my god!
I was wishing to see it sink. I was like, I want to see it. I don't want to see it anymore. I don't want to see it. Also, the next we go down to the beach, and then I stopped. Sorry, but it was fun. And this beach is so savage and all that. There were no way to take the rain machine to the beach. Too heavy. The road was too narrow. It was like that, and it was full of bushes with spines, so it was impossible.
Oh my god! It sounds so challenging. Yeah.
Yeah, how can we do it? Like we're never gonna do it. And I have a producer who said, "You're never gonna do it, like man. You just don't do that movie." He told me because you're not able to. And the last day, one of the cousin of this guy Filippo, who was like the saver, had a little boat, and so we just put it in the water and it floats. And he went. Yeah, we went to a port, and then he went like all around. And he arrived to the beach with a rain machine floating. So we were like waiting to see if it will arrive.
Oh my god! So what happened to the rain machine now? Where is it?
It's in the garden of Filippo. There, he put it in just when you go by car, you can see it. So all the village see it. Every time they go out from the village, they see the rain machine over there. He would never say it. He would never say it because he was saying that we were crazy all the time. But I think he's proud of it.
Oh yeah, it seems like you've had a lot of fun during the shoots though, and also because the film itself has very mix of genre. It really reminded me of a submarine kind of film, or space when you have two characters stuck in a very defined situation. But also throughout the film, it was very much more like a quest and quite absurd, like Monty Python and the Holy Grail. So I wondered if where you got your inspiration and what kind of genre were you after, and if you could talk to us a little bit about all this mixture of nice genres.
Yeah, in French we have the word huis clos. it's impossible to translate in English or in Spanish. No, how would you translate it?
Yeah, well, it would be just, yeah, I'm not too sure about the translation, but
yeah,
I think if you can try and explain with your words and
a lot
say
of
what
a
your
lot of
intention was.
movies like survival movies. No, people closed in one space. I love it. It was all the idea of this movie, of course, and we are writing other part of the movie. Let's see if we can produce it. But yeah, this idea of two characters stuck together and they have to stick together or they die. No, so that's the idea. And they're friends, and it's a story of a broken friendship at the end. It's not death and or glory. It's just two friends that are not friends anymore at the end of it. No, and the reference for the characters come from comedy because they are the two clowns. No, one is the clown Auguste, and the other one is Clown Blanc. So the white clown and the Auguste. It's like this, typical Pierrot clown, the white one, all perfect, and he goes on stage to play the trumpet, and
right,
he's gonna play the trumpet, and he's getting ready and all. And then in the background, you have Auguste who's coming like with big shoes, and who take off a small trumpet and goes. So it's the idea of like a perfect character who want to always be perfect, always want to go over the hill, and the other one is more like the anarchist, even if he's religious in that, but the one who just always destroy everything, destroy every effort. Of course, this is comedy, but I didn't want this to be seen like it's something. It's under this thriller feeling, no? So it's a mix. Yeah, the construction is from comedy, but then the situation is from a thriller. So it's a mix of things. I like this kind of. I like this kind of when humor is not. I love when you have a good laugh and all, but I also like when humor is inside your head and as a viewer. Like if you remember the movie, like Terry Gilliam's movie, you will think, it was funny, but you don't really laugh. You don't. But Monty Python, you laugh on it. But Terry Gilliam, it's more like you remember it as a comedy, but you never laughed.
Indeed, yeah. And your characters are very human as well, especially when you mentioned that they're praying and they have the rules. So everything is very constructed around a very fun and quirky universe, but deep down there's a lot of depth that I've really loved about the humanity and their relationship as well, being stuck together and then fighting over it and then being catapulted at the other side of the island. So yeah, it was very, very quirky, and I've very much enjoyed it. And
thank you. Yeah, it's
thank
science.
you.
It's science against religion.
Faith, yeah,
science
faith.
causes religion.
Exactly. So are you planning on writing then a feature film about it, or what's next what are you planning on doing next?
I wrote a series project, so about people living on rafts, and it's about, but it's kind of the same closed place. It's a closed place, a village, and they have to go out on land and explore. But on the village, you have a religion, also a conflict about power, who gets to the power, etc.
All right. Oh, that sounds exciting.
Well, with the same team, we're shooting a movie in Italy, and a science fiction movie with same director of photography, same one of the actors, and it's called Bigoli Bang. Yes, Bigoli Bang. So
oh wow!
Check it out. Yeah, there's already a trailer, but it's not finished. We're gonna go back and shoot over there.
Oh, great! So, that sounds perfect. Well, all the best for the next project. And in the meantime, congratulations again. And thank you so much for your time and talking to us about Rain Machine. We're really excited to have you in the festival.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Goodbye.